can benefit you and your business because it gives your prospects and it gives your current connections a chance to ask you questions right through the platform. So I've got my computer screen open here. We're good to go. I'm going to hop into Facebook and I'll show you how to do this. Actually, really quite simple. So here we are in Facebook. We're actually looking at my personal profile right now. And when you want to create new content in Facebook, you all know how to do this. You go here to what's on your mind, and that's where you click. What you probably don't notice, because it's easy to miss, is that there are 3 little dots right here. This is the More button. And when you click on this, it gives you the opportunity to do more with your post. So I'm going to click on this and we can see all of the things that I can do as I'm making this post. One of the things that you'll notice is that there is not a live Q&A option available for me here. And that is because I'm in my personal profile. So there is an important distinction here. We can't yet do this in our personal profiles. So I am going to move away from this and I'm going to close this. I'm actually not going to create the content on my personal profile. Instead, I'm going to go to my business page. So I just clicked on my business page and that brings me here. Okay, so this is the page that I set up for my business. I have this actually set up as a public figure. Yours might be set up as a business, but this is my business page. And so here I'm going to go to Create Post. You can see this right here. And I'm going to click Create Post. And then I'm going to click on the same 3 dots for more. And when I click on those same 3 dots, notice I have a whole lot more options available to me. Well, down here in the lower left, Host a Q&A. When I open this, it says, "Hi, I'm answering questions. Ask me about." I can actually change all of this text and I can change the background as well. Ask me questions about organic client attraction. Okay, so I've just done that. I've said what I want people to ask me questions about. You can actually change all of this text. So you don't even say I'm answering questions, ask me about. You can actually write anything there. But I'm going to leave it as that. You can change the background. I kind of like the background, the default background, so I'm just going to leave that alone. But you can choose one that meets your design aesthetic. Then I'm going to click Next. I could write something up here about it, but I think it's pretty self-explanatory. And then you can add a couple of things to it. I'm going to leave that alone. I'm just going to accept the default settings. You can schedule it with the publishing tools, but I'm just going to go ahead and post this right now. And so what is happening is my followers, the followers of my page, now see that I am answering questions about this. And so this is going to be a very short training. I'm not going to sit here and wait for people to start asking me questions. But now I have the ability, or this has the ability to cull those questions and bring those questions towards me, and I can start. Well, look at that. I'm starting to get alerts, and I would imagine some questions will start to come in. So that's kind of interesting for me. But I'm actually not going to sit here and wait for questions to be asked because I have other things to do, and I know you do too. So I want to get done with this so that you can go and try this on your own. Now, here it is. It's just sitting out here. Anyone who is within my reach is seeing this. They can come, they can start asking me questions. I can answer those questions. And this is a great way to build engagement and build community and to truly, demonstrate your expertise. Okay, and you can do it right from within the Facebook platform. Okay, so now I want to finish this Q&A because I'm actually going to move on to some other work and I don't want people asking questions and me not answering them. So I click on these 3 dots in the top right, and when you do that, you can see there is an End Q&A available. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to end the Q&A. And now people will not be able to submit questions, of course, because the Q&A is over. And the Q&A has ended. Now, you can keep this here historically so that people can see the questions that were asked and the answers that you gave. However, I wasn't asked any questions and I didn't give any answers. So I'm actually going to delete this post. And that way it doesn't show up as just, nothing going on because this was really just for demonstration purposes. So the question you might be having is, can you do this in a group? I do have a private Facebook group. I don't want to bring it. I don't want to bring that up right now because it is private. It's for the people who are in my program. But inside of groups, some groups you do have the ability to do the same thing. Facebook is rolling that out to groups, and you might have the ability to do that. So you test that there as well. If you don't see it when you click those three dots, it means you don't have the ability to do it yet. So then go into your page and do it there. If you have any questions, drop those below this video and I will answer those. If you want to meet with me privately and talk about this, you can always go to proudy.me, and that is how you can get on my schedule and you can learn about my program where we talk about this and we talk about hypersonic type stuff to help you grow your business. And I would love to talk to you more about that. All right, that's it for today. Wrapping up this quick training. I hope you enjoyed it. Drop me a like or a love below or a comment. Let me know what your biggest takeaway was so that I know I'm creating content that's valuable for you and helping you grow your business. Until we speak, it is Chris, and I am